I have been challenged. Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel, and today I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. As you'll see, Hosel Rocket Golf has reached out. It's a fellow bearded YouTuber from across the pond. Does some great stuff. He's got great content. I'll put a link in the description below to his YouTube channel. Go check it out. He's got some great stuff over there using the Garmin R10 on Home T Hero. And he said, look, let's do a head-to-head. You pick the course. He'll play from the back tees. I could choose whatever tee I want to play from, so I'm certainly going to take advantage of that, considering the way I've seen this guy play golf and how far he can hit it as well. This is what the video is about. So I found a course. It's a course that I've actually played in real life. I've just not had a chance to play it on Home T Hero yet. So yeah, let's get stuck into it and see how I can do. So as you can see by the title of the video, I'm going to be playing Celtic Manor Montgomerie course. Just over the bridge from me, a couple of hours away. Got a few courses over there, but I have played this course, as you said, in real life a long time ago, in all fairness. But it's one that I've been really keen to get up on the Home T Hero Garmin app. So really quite intrigued to see how I get on with this. It's actually going to be the first 18-hole course I've played into this page, this sort of setup. I've played some on the Garmin R10 before, but so yeah, I'm really intrigued to see how I get on. I've not had a chance to warm up. I'm out in the night again, trying to squeeze some time, sort of around family, work and whatnot. But it's, I'm going to see my breath in the video here. It's a bit cold. So it's like about 8 degrees at the moment. So yeah, it's certainly dropping off. These evenings are coming on. So let's get stuck straight into this then.
So apologies, the audio was really bad. It recorded horrendously throughout. I think the mic was just in the wrong position. So I'm just going to do a bit of running commentary over the side of this to go through what I've sort of talked about. So yeah, hole 1, par 4, let's go. So I struck it well, probably not as well as I wanted to, and it certainly hooked it a little bit to the left, but it's in the fairway. So just taking a quick look at this. Yeah, I'm gonna have to lay up again. I'll remember this shot now as I'm just watching this back. So I did say it before I teed off, was that, you know, just wanted to get on the fairway, get down for a layup, and then get on the green for par or bogey. So I'm gonna still apply that same method as I remember. It's a bit strange watching this back actually. See, I'm there waffling along, I'd imagine, in the video, but and there goes my cart back as well. Yeah, I think I mentioned I need to sort that out. It's just sort of like sat on a mat against the net at the moment, and as the round goes through that gets really messy as well, with the clubs just going all over the place. Still lots of little things and perks that I need to do out there in the setup. I think I'm discussing the fact that I want to raise the mat, put it on like a level platform about 1 inch high, because at the moment it's still a little bit lumpy and bumpy set on the grass. So let's go. Shot number 2, just to get it down the fairway, ready for that layup. Not hit that well. I think I topped it, but it's in the fairway. It's away from that water, that's the main thing. So I've got my next shot onto the green, 107 yards, completely level. thing I will mention actually while we're at this point for you Hosel Rocket Golf is I'm playing off the yellow tees with all the custom settings as well. So 5300 on the altitude, 65 and 85 on the temperature for the weather settings. But yeah, the yellow tees are played off. So here we go, next shot. Struck it well, slightly left at the distance. It's on the green. So bogey for the first hole. I will skip some of this footage just to reduce the length of the video, I think. Yeah, because I don't want to do commentary over absolutely everything. I can't even remember half of what I was saying at this point as well, so... Plus at any point I'm expecting my children to come bounding in through the room while recording this audio, so... yeah, we'll just keep playing through. So hole number 2, par 4, 296, 11 yards up. So I was saying at the beginning, I do remember a lot of these holes, or a few of them at least. It was a few years ago now since I played this course in real life. That first hole definitely reminds me of the course, but yeah, so this is setting up for my one of few drives into this cage actually. Not done many yet, so I've been doing a lot of the par 3 series. Just working on a lot of like my irons and stuff like that. Yeah, I've been relatively confident. My driver distances are okay, but you'll see throughout this video things don't work out quite that way. But I don't want to ruin any surprises, so let's go. First driver swing, trying to stretch it out a little bit. Straight in the rough. Next shot out of the rough, so -10, par 4. Sorry, par 4. We know that. 173, and yeah, just have a look at the overview. I've had to look at the overview a little bit more, so it's down 9, especially playing these bigger holes. Par 3, you know, you don't really necessarily need to because it's sort of green shots each and every time. But playing in the sort of landscape mode, it's always good just to bring up the overview just so we can have a look at what's going on. Anyway, 173, down 9. Let's get it down there. Well, that looked like I hit it well. Clearly not. So really short, 130. I've actually pushed it out to the right as well. I can't remember my club choices either, which is a shame. The original audio is so trash, I can't even make out what's going on. I think my mic was tucked into my jacket or something. It's just, yeah, it wasn't good at all. So 45 yards down to rather rough again. Overdone it. Typically, I even looked like I overdone it. Watching that back, I could just see that in the swing. It's almost like a full swing, really. Chip on. Yeah, just out. The chipping is tough. I'm still getting used to it. I don't get out enough to play that. It's a double bogey on hole number 2, but yeah, just got to work on that chipping a little bit more. Anyway, hole number 3, it's a par 4. 3, 5, 6. Down 4. Although the visual is looking like it's slightly uphill, but I think it drops over the horizon. So yeah, just trying to place my shots. I think my average drive normally, based on Top Tracer down my local driving range, is 230, 240. I have hit bigger, but spoiler alert, I do tend to struggle this evening with the driver. It's maybe because I haven't swung it for so long, I haven't warmed up very well, it's freezing cold, all the excuses, but let's just see how it goes. Yeah, once again I've hooked that well out to the left. Not making the greatest contact, I don't think, is where the problem lies. Anyway, so it's 207 to the flag, it's aiming me up 169, it's down 19. I struck that well. It's just should have really played out a little bit more to the right, just to stay in that fairway. So in the rough again, so we're at 29 yards in. There's only a couple of holes I can actually recall scorecard wise of what I've done. So yeah, it's a bit of a interesting watch back, but a nice little chip. See how it goes. I think that's not going to be enough. But yeah, okay. Just got on. Like I said, it's that rough or out of the bunker chipping that it's so hard to judge. I'm getting there. So bogey on hole number 3. So hole number 4. It's a par 4, 322 yards, down 1. So looking back at this, I should be playing this out to the right a little bit, based on the way my driver swing has been in the last couple of holes, but I just left it there. In hindsight, isn't it? You know, I'm watching back now and you're thinking, well, I should have done that. But I've just left it in the middle of the fairway. You never know, it might make it, let's see. Certainly not going to be huge, that's one thing. Okay, 212 fairway. That's alright. I was thinking about this actually, about the driver and how it's performing for me on home tee hero into that net. The distance from ball to net is probably about 8, between 8 and 9 feet, or closer to 8. And I do know driver can struggle unless you've got quite at least sort of 10 foot to the net. So I don't know if that was playing part on it really. I mean, like I said, I wasn't making great contact with a lot of them, but anyway, next shot, 112, down 9. Finned it ridiculously, I do remember that, but do you know what, a little bit more on that. Looking back at that now, that could have gone in. Scraped out a lucky par. Hole number 5, par 3. Just 130 yards up to, so just moving it a bit out to the left, because I think I did this because it looked like it's sloping slightly. Or at least I thought it did anyway. So I struck that well. I know I have. Because you're about to witness the first hole in one. Yes, I was happy. You can see in the footage there, I'm chuffed to bits with that. First hole in one on home tee hero. Well, first hole in one ever. I've not had one in real life, but yeah, the first one virtually is fantastic, and I think I'm calling for a replay there, so yeah, we'll get the replay in, let's go for that. Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Loved it. Hole in one. There we go, Hosel Rocket Golf. See if we can match that. Hole number 5. Probably the last one I'll see for a while. Anyway, hole number 6, par 3, back-to-back par 3s. 118, down 1. At this point I'm getting a bit more confident. And he fluffs it. Quickly brought back down to earth by that horrendous shot there, 69 yards. So just, yeah, well, I don't need to tell you if you've been watching the par 3 series that I've been doing, or watching any of my videos on this. You know, I can't, struggling with consistency of strike is something we probably all do suffer with, but me more than anything. Anyway, at the rough, 49 yards minus 10, and up 1. So take a look at the screen. Hold it, hold, yes. Bogey, hole number 6. Still trying to process the hole in one, I think, at this point. I was tempted just to scrap the video entirely due to the audio, but I couldn't, not with the hole in one in there. So, hole number 7, par 4, 386, down 9. Yeah, I just want to pick up, I think it's sort of like working out my average distance off the tee there. It's put me at 214. It's probably about right at the moment with home tee hero. Like I said, and I'm not just saying this, I could flash up my stats on Top Tracer, but I have hit this. My driver, I can't hit it much further than that. But I think I'm going for driver. another hook. Hit the tree. Oh dear. Yeah, looking back on all of this, I would kind of wish I just aimed it right. Just took most of my tee shots out to the right and it would have been okay. Not huge, like I said. Not a big hitter. I think I've made that quite clear in some of my previous videos. Average, if that, at times. I do get the occasional great hit, but anyway. Next shot, a lot of work to do, 2, 4, 1, 5 up. Oh, he's just topped it, left. Horrendous. Next shot was a bit better. Still in the rough, but I've got it up there, moving it along. So, shot 4, 43 yards, down 4. I've actually cut quite a bit of the footage out, just like I had to do some ball collecting and stuff. It's not, I've cut, it's just sort of the faffing really, not shots. Seeing it chopping. Anyway, little chip. Hopefully it's good. Oh, that's it. Just a bit too much. 51 yards, but we're on the green. Double bogey, hole 7. So hole number 8 is a par 4. 259 yards, so it's a short par 4, especially off the yellows. Just taking a look at it. Yeah, so it's 2 sections, 2 parts of fairway. I'm just going to go for glory. An unlikely drive, the way things have been going. I'm always telling myself now, aim out right. Just a bit more right, but I want to believe I can hit that straight, crisp drive. I had a nice draw on it. I knew the fairway I was actually trying to get on though, but either way. So, 66 yards out of the fairway, up 4. Oh dear. This is painful to watch. Not even sure what that was. But, go again. Oh. Why? Is there a dislike button on YouTube? Because I'll be bashing it right now. Out of the bunker, just get it out of there. There we go. Can't even get it in the middle ring. Well, that's got to be a double. Double bogey, yeah. And that shouldn't have been, really. Really shouldn't have been a double there. Anyhow, hole number 9, par 4, 3, 2, 4. Let's take a look at this. What did I do? Did I go for glory? Go on then. Trees are not that close. rip that driver like you know you can. I was thinking maybe it's like a confidence thing outside. I should be confident in that cage, but I don't know. Need to work on it a bit. Oh, yes. Yeah. Do you know what? I'm happy with that drive. Once again, not humongous, but it did clip a tree, so it took some off. But it was straight nonetheless, or it even had a little bit of a draw. So happy with that. I found throughout the evening the striking on the face of the club, you could see it because the balls were wet. It was massively inconsistent. Anyway, next shot, 133, up 10. Bend it, yeah. It's disappointing watching this back, some of these shots. You know, I'm not expecting perfection every time, but I think with the amount of iron work I've been doing on the par 3 courses and just in general, those shots would be on the green. Anyway, out of the rough to 22 yards, up to. That looked a little bit like. Yes. Bogey. Bogey golf, I think is what I said to myself on the original audio. I'd be happy with bogey golf. Anyway, hole number 10, par 4, 383, down 5. Just trying to think. This might be the hole I actually got a par on in real life. It's like a great drive followed by a straight on the green. And then 2 putt. Great drive, just into the rough there, a bit of a shame, but it's okay. So 162 in. At the rough. Hooked it, topped it, done everything I shouldn't have done in that shot. So I've hit it 108 into the rough again. So we've got 59 yards down 2. And I've overcooked it. And do you know what? It's funny, because looking back on that, I can see that now in the footage. So it's a bit of a learning curve for me, or +3 on that as well, double bogey. Some of these just really shouldn't be happening. Yeah, because I can see I'm over swinging when I shouldn't be, but hopefully over time I started learning and getting better, really. That's what it's all about. Anyway, hole number 11, par 3, 168, 11 yards up. not sure what I hit there, or what club, but it certainly wasn't meant to go 135. So, in the favourite place, that is the rough again. We've got 33 yards in, up 2. So, I'm intrigued to see this shot. We had a misread there. Stop, stop, stop. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. That bogey again. Right, hole number 12 is a hefty par 5. I do remember this one very well. I think it's their signature hole actually at Montgomerie. So it's amazing views. Once you get to the top of that hill, it sort of drops down. We'll see that in a moment. And it's probably what I'm waffling on about in this video through the original audio. But yeah, I do remember this hole. I think I was there with my brother and some friends, and we kind of took a moment as we were actually on the fairway playing our way down, because the views sort of looking down were fantastic. And I do remember where I put the ball off the tee. I think I went out to the right. I didn't lose it in the first shot. I think the second shot I sliced it into those trees on the right. Never to be seen again, so I had to take a drop out there. I think I just got it down there eventually. I can't remember what 4 in the end, but it wasn't a great shot. But why? I mean, not the. Well, yeah, it is a bad tee shot. It's hardly any distance, but why am I still aiming left? I'm always shouting at myself through the monitor right now. It's like, play it right. They've been going left. Anyway, second shot. Still a long way to go, 410. It's about getting this now, so you can see we've got 11 yards down. It's dropping down over the brow of this hill. I think I've got a wood in hand. Okay, back in the fairway. So yeah, look at that, down 27 yards. Yeah, it's like I say, it really does drop down this fairway. I'll bet, you know, if you're a big hitter, you could get off the tee well, and it's a real nice hot dry day. That ball just keep bouncing on down. Anyway, 229, down 27. I think I've got on wood again here. Let's just go for it. Rip it. Oh, not really. Bit tame, but it's still in play. Thankful it's still in play. I'm still in the fairway at least. Right, shot 4 here, 66 yards, down 12 again. Ooh, I look like I cooked that. Yes, I did. too much swing. Too much swing, Ben. You can just see it from here. I'm learning from this now. Doing my homework on my own gameplay. Just quickly, I didn't think about it. Straight out the bunker, Bosch. Probably should have took the time, but anyway, it's on the green. And I think that's another double. So hole 13, it's a par 3, 145, is up. I do remember this hole. This is one other one I do remember. So it does drop down just in front of us, into like a ravine, if you would, and then it sort of pops back up onto that sort of green. So it's still downhill slightly, but it kind of feels like you're elevated a little bit more than you actually are. So yeah, 145, up 4. Oh dear. That would be a lost ball in real life. Very poor. 104 into the oblivion, basically. Over here. It's going to stay on. Very fortunate. Hole 14, kind of par 4, 320 yards. Actually, now I do remember this hole. Thinking about it, very quickly, I actually sliced this out to the right, thinking ball gone, lost, but went down to sort of maybe take a drop or whatever. And as I'm about to get another ball out of the bag, friend sort of said, "Is this your ball? You've been playing TaylorMade, RBZ, or whatever it was." I can't remember what the ball was, but yeah. And there it was. It was in the fairway, so it must have ricocheted off a tree back into the fairway. Bit lucky there. Anyway, let's rip this. Probably to the left. To the left, to the left. Oh, God. Don't know why I'm suddenly doing that a lot. Last time I was at the driving range, I was hitting a lot to the left as well, like really hooking it. It's a pleasant change from a slice that used to plague my driver, but to be honest, they're equally as bad as each other. Alright, 191. I think it's just, yeah, he's just whopping something. I'm not playing any course management there whatsoever. I'm shaking my head looking at this footage. You think about it, you're going to just get it back in play, aren't you? In real life. 98 yards. Up 8. I can't remember what club I took for that, but still a poor shot. Leaving a lot of shots out there in this round. I can see it. Some of those approach shots. We're just taking that chip in now. Probably too much. Yes, once again. Oh, God, just lucky. Yeah, see, like I say, I'm looking back at this now. I'm seeing what I'm doing. With the chip in and stuff like that. Double bogey there on hole 14. Just overhitting. Obviously a lot of pull contact, but take that out of the equation. Just poor choices, really. Anywho, hole 15 is a par 3, a very short par 3. I don't recall there being one this short. But anyway, 97 yards, up 7, so factor that in as well. I think I know what club I would be going for. So making a decision out of the bag. I think with the state of my back as well at this point, probably clubbing up. I think I was just happy to see that one on the green. To get that par. Hole number 16, par 4, 296 yards, up 5. Nice, wide, open fairway. Just leave it there, Ben. Did not deserve that to be going to the fairway. Another hook, another low one, probably out of the hill. It's very fortunate. Anyway, 137 up 14. So it's better not just over 150. Club I'll be hitting now, and I think that's probably what I've got on my hand. With the dropping temperatures, has he made good contact? He has. It looks good. Great shot. Go on. Brilliant. Great approach. Birdie. So hole number 17, 385 up 5. Yeah, I think I was pretty happy with that birdie. Well, definitely considering all the doubles that are on the card at the moment. Once again, we've got a nice open fairway. Move it to the right, Ben. But no, he's just putting the tee on the floor, popping that ball down. And I can't remember where the ball goes on this one. You never know. It could go straight. But considering the last few shots, it's left all day. Place your bets now. Left, right, centre. Comment down below. I know what I'm commenting. Oh, it is left, but a good left. Bad left. There's a little bit of a draw. I'll call it that anyway. Baby draw. 210 into the rough. So we got 181 up 7. It's quite a horrible shot there. This is just get it back in play. Overview. nothing in the way, yeah. Move it out to the right. Yeah, this was just to get it back in play. Well, ideally get it a little bit further than that, but it's not a problem. 63 yards down one. Okay, 63 yards, so 60 yards say. The difficult distance that I'm probably talking about here, judging this as well. I think that was an overswing. No. Under. Oh. See, it's that awkward distance of 60 yards. I might just need to work on that. Just try and get a 60-yard hit. Is that going to read? Yeah. Is it going to be too little? Yeah. Okay, it's on the green. And another double for the card. Right, final hole. Hole number 18. At this point you can see me stretching out, really feeling that probably in my back. I really did feel that in my back last night after playing this round. It was not good in that cold weather. So yeah, hit a like for this now, for support of me. If you've got to this far in the video, I appreciate it. Plus 17, what can we do on this hole? Let's just try and come away with as little damage as possible to give Hosel Rocket Golf some sort of slight challenge. Not really delivered, unfortunately. So he's probably going to mop the floor with me, but let's go, come on. And a misread on the drive. As I said, with the back stiffening up at this point, it was the last thing I wanted. So I've had to retrieve my tee from the netting. And the legendary left drive. Need to fix that. Need to work on that. Or just compensate, as I probably should have done on many of these shots, and just play out to the right. Anyhow, out of the rough. Poor shot. 8 yards, but we're back in the fairway. It's not what was intended, but a poor shot anyway. 244 remaining. Just spraying it everywhere now. So out of the rough again, 109, up 7. So it's looking like a 120. 130 shot. And I'm glad to see that reach the green. So there it is, a +2, giving us a bogey on hole number 18. And I'm probably glad that's over for the sheer pain of it. But we shot an 87 plus 18 for the hole. And now the Intel's Rocket Golf, I think, you know, that's the best I think I could have done to a certain extent. But looking through this now, let's just go through the holes. Yeah, bogey, double, bogey, par. Let's not forget hole number 5, hole in 1. Just hit a like, you know, hit a like for that at the very least. After the monstrosity of an overall round, it's unlikely I'll see one of those again on Home to Your Hero. But yeah, bogey, double, bogey, so 42 on the front, and then double, bogey, double, bogey, double, par, birdie though, got the birdie, hole 16, and then yeah, double, and I think if I move the screen, yeah, and then bogey on the last holes. 6 out of 13 fairways hit. It's okay, just about 50%, just run about there. It's not too bad considering greens out regulation 4 at 18. That's pretty poor. But that's pretty much it. As always, hit a like, subscribe, all that great stuff. Leave a comment down below, any kind of support or any thoughts, suggestions even for improvements, anything you might think, or anything like that. But yeah, Hosel Rocket Golf, that's over to you, my friend. See what you can do, and I'll see you all in the next video.